I am lost for words how to describe what I am feeling right now. I just learned from my attending physician that I barely have 2 months left to live. Fear started to overpower me. I fear death. But most of all, I fear leaving behind my family who solely depend on me. I still have many things in mind. I still want to fulfill my dreams for myself and my family.
I'm so sorry to hear about that. Death indeed is a painful experience for everyone.
I know. And adding to my physical condition are the calls and letters I am receiving from my relatives, friends, and colleagues. They are sending their sympathy and concern. But I can't help but pity myself all the more. It is as if I'm good for nothing anymore, and that I just need to wait for my time to expire. I am totally useless now.
hmm
I don't know what to do now. I can't find the reason to live anymore. I don't find the meaning of my existence, the purpose, why on earth I was created at all. I know that I have been a good son to my parents and a good brother to my siblings. All I cared about was to give my family a good future. And then this had happened. All my savings I have, I already spent it all just for my treatment. And still I owe a huge amount of money from the hospital and other people. Do I really deserve this illness? What have I done wrong to deserve this kind of fate?
I cannot blame you for feeling that way. There are indeed times when life seems so unfair and everything doesn't come into place. It is natural to question the purpose of our existence or the meaning of life. But we need to face the reality that death is inescapable. It is natural as daylight and darkness or air and water. We need to face the reality that sooner or later in life we will grapple with death.
Then, what are you suggesting? What should I do now? Will I just wait for death to arrive and take me off somewhere I don't even know where, or if it even exists? What will happen to my family? Who will take care of my parents and my siblings? I think God is so unfair. Why do He do this to good people?
Do you think that denying will bring you anything good? Ian, the choice is yours if you will bravely face the reality or not. I understand that this is difficult for you, but you need to be strong. Will you allow your fears and your concerns to defeat you? Or will you allow this illness to conquer you? Death is inevitable. You may choose to welcome it as a friend by accepting it as a natural part of our human existence, or you may not.
I know much of this will be my choice. I hope I have the courage to face the truth. I wish all these fears and anxiety will just disappear. My human weakness takes before hold of me.
That is perfectly normal. But I want you also to be honest with yourself, with your current condition. Do you still think that the burden of providing for your family still rests on your shoulders?
That's precisely my point. I am the breadwinner of the family. My parents and siblings depend on me. What will happen to them after I'm gone?
I know how difficult it is for you. I can feel how excruciating the pain of seeing your loved ones suffer. But they will go by on their own. At first, it will not be easy for sure, but eventually they will. Why don't we talk about yourself instead? How do you want to spend the remaining days of your life? I know it sounds rude, but don't you see yourself as far more fortunate than us? Because at least you know when will your journey here on earth will culminate. And for that reason, you can prepare for that day. Don't you have plans that you weren't able to do before for one reason or another? Do you want to spend more time with your family? I think the question is, how can you make each day of your remaining days worthwhile?
I do not know. I just want to be strong. I don't want my family to see me weak and sad. I just want them to remember me as the happy person they used to know.